Joining us in this episode of Gallivanting. It was all about the fish and chips seafood, and fish and chips is a new seafood joint here in Hamilton. May look familiar to Hamburger, that joint we visited a few months back. I believe they're brother and sister, same owners. The food, now it was one of those things that was quite surprising, because when I think fish and chips, first of all, I tend to think greasy and more battered than fish. That's just the norm here in Hamilton. But for some reason, I don't know, one, how they achieve the non-oily fish. It's almost as if it was, after it came out of the fryer, it was air dried. Perfect crispy batter. So it was fried, but it's just that it wasn't oily whatsoever. And speaking about being air dried, even if it was air dried, and this is the confusing part, when you break it open, there was still steam coming out of the fish. So I don't know how they achieved that. So for the non-greasy, thumbs up. For the fish to batter ratio, thumbs up. Couple little gripes. Overall, I found the service to be very slow. There was probably just us and a couple other people in the restaurant. It took a good 15-20 minutes for the food to arrive. Now, if you're going to be getting this quality food, I have no problem waiting. I'm just saying, what happens if the restaurant is busy? Something they may need to work on. And the second thing is, in the shrimp po' boy, the pickles, I'm not a huge fan of the pickles, but that is something you can relate. And if you're not a fan of pickles, you can relate to the kitchen and tell them you don't want it. The second thing is, I found that, I don't know if it's a presentation thing or not, but I found that the shrimp was sitting on top of the bread kind of thing, and it could have been pressed in just a little bit, because it made eating very difficult. The shrimp was nice and plump, juicy, good quality shrimp. Overall, everything had excellent quality. Overall, one of the better, well, the best fish dining experience for fish and chips and shrimp po' boy here in Hamilton. So do check them out, man. King William Street, a new joint, I believe. They're going to be having their grand opening sometime this week. It was open, but it didn't have their grand opening yet. Chris here, CaribbeanPod.com, on ChrisDelaRosa.com. On behalf of Tehya and myself, thanks for joining us, man.